Okay, hey guys, it's Jodie and welcome to a new video. So I'm really excited about today's video. Today's video is actually inspired by Bella from Throne of Pages. I absolutely adore her. You should all go and check out her channel if you haven't already. But yes, this is inspired by her and I'm very excited. I have recently gotten back into a manga again. I went through a phase, I think it was last year, and I was reading quite a lot of manga, and I've slowly kind of not been reading a lot of it recently, but I'm back on the manga hype again and I'm just excited for it. So yes, today we're going to be doing a 24-hour readathon, but I'm going to be reading manga. I want to see how many I can read. I am reading a lot of different manga series at the moment, but some volumes I still need to get, so I have some on order and they're not going to be here in time for this video, so I'm trying to pick out like ones that I can read a few of in that series rather than reading all of the volumes I have, just because I am missing those random volumes. But I have picked out a stack at the moment, and yeah, this is ambitious, but we love optimism, we love some ambition, so we'll see how it goes. So this is the current TBR stack. Now I feel like this is doable, I do feel like it is. So yes, I will talk through these, and then I do have some other manga that if I somehow manage to read these, I will also read. So the first one I have is Fragments of Horror by Junji Ito. Very excited about this one. I'm trying to make my way through my Junji Ito collection. I've read a few of them, but I want to start like to really make progress with it. And yeah, very excited about this one. I believe this is like a collection of stories again, and they're all like quite short as well, and I have heard really good things about this one. I recently read Censor by Junji Ito, so I'm definitely like in the Junji Ito mood and I'm excited to read this one. So yes, I'm gonna read this for sure. And then I have volumes 1 to 3 of Demon Slayer. So I actually have volumes 1 to 9 except for volume 4. I am still waiting for it to arrive. I had to buy that one off someone on Depop because I just could not get it anywhere. I did originally want to read like all 9 volumes together, but obviously because I don't have volume 4 yet, I can't. So we're going to read volumes 1 to 3 today, and I'm very excited. I've watched like the first episode or 2 of the anime of this and I really enjoyed it, but I haven't continued with the anime yet because I want to read some of the manga first. So I'm very excited to start this series, and I really hope that it's good. I've been wanting to pick this up for a while now and everyone talks about how amazing it is, so I'm really hoping that I do love it. Then next I have volume 6 to 8 of Waiting for Spring. So I read the first 5 volumes at the start of the year and I reread the first one, and I kind of want to reread them again before continuing, but I'm pretty sure I can remember what's going down in here. I might reread volume 5 just in case. But yeah, I want to read volume 6 to 8 because I'm still waiting on volume 9 and 10, I think. I have almost completed my collection and I'm very excited to continue reading this because this has been my favourite manga series I've read so far. I absolutely adore it. I think it's so cute and I love it. So I am tempted to reread the first 5 volumes again, but I don't think I will. I'm going to try and just read from volume 6 and hope that I remember. But yeah, I'm going to read these 3. Then I have these 2, which is a new manga series, I believe, that I recently picked up. And that is Cheeky Brat, and I have volume 1 and 2. So I think volume 3 is out in the next month or 2. And this is kind of like a enemies to lovers kind of vibey romance. And essentially, like, we have Yuki, and she becomes the basketball team manager because she's got a crush on this guy. Then it turns out that that person's got a girlfriend, and this other guy joins, and he's like determined to like get under her skin and like find his way into her life. And yeah, it just sounds really, really good. I'm really excited. I feel it's gonna be really cheeky and like cute and funny. I love these covers as well, so I'm very, very excited to read these. Then we have Fruits Basket Volume 2. This is the collector edition, so it has multiple volumes in. So I recently read the first one and I loved it, so I'm very, very excited to move on to this one. So I'm hoping I definitely do read this during this readathon, and if I do finish this, I really want to move on to the next one. Then I may pick up Volume 3 as well, but I definitely do want to get to this one during the readathon. And then lastly, I have this here, and this to me is more like a graphic novel than manga, but it always seems to get shelved within manga, so I'm gonna add it anyways. But that is Never Open It, the Taboo Trilogy, and these are all inspired, I believe, by Japanese folk tales. And there's a few different ones, and it just looks amazing. I'm very excited for it. It's definitely a graphic novel rather than a manga, but I am going to read it still. And I've been wanting to pick this up for a while now, so I'm really, really excited. And I just love the art style as well in this. So yes, we're going to be reading this today as well. So that's kind of like all the books I do plan to read. And then if I get through all of those, or I'm just in the mood for another Junji Ito, I will pick up Love Sickness. And then if I manage to read this and all the other ones, then I might pick up some volumes of Tokyo Ghoul to read, because I read to volume 6 last year and I really, really want to continue with it. I think I have up to volume 13. I think I only need one more volume to complete my set, but yeah, I really want to continue with that series and finish it, so I might do that as well during this readathon if I'm wanting to read more like of a horror style manga. But yes, that is all of the manga that I plan to read. I was supposed to start this at 12 because I'm doing this with a few different friends, so I think most of us were starting at 12 or just whenever. So I think Lily was starting at 12, and then is starting whenever, and I'm also doing it with my friend Elle as well. So I'm actually going to be meeting up with her. We're going to go out for bubble tea, we're going to sit in there and hopefully get a lot of reading done for a couple of hours, and then I'll come back and continue the readathon at home. So yeah, I'm actually running late because I wanted to be there by 12 and it's currently 12:30 now, so I'm probably going to start the readathon at either 1 or 1:30 p.m. and I'm not going to time it this time, and I am going to sleep, so fingers crossed I can get lots done and yeah, have a fun time. So yes, welcome to this vlog. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. Did not expect that. Like, yeah. Yeah, I never noticed that when I was just too busy about what. Okay, hey guys, so I'm back to give you a reading update. So I didn't start the readathon until about 3:30, which is a lot later than I intended, but it is what it is. So we started at 3:30, and then I read the first volume of A Cheeky Brat, which is this here, and I gave this 4.5 out of 5 stars. Just love this. I think this is going to be a new favourite. I know volumes 1 and 2 are out in the UK currently. It has only recently been translated into English, so the 3rd volume is actually due out this month, which I'm super excited about. But yes, I did read this, really loved it. This is like a kind of romancy, cutesy, funny manga, and it's very along the lines of like Waiting for Spring, A Haru Ride, and things like that, and I just really enjoyed it. It's got a basketball team in here, a bit like Waiting for Spring. It's got kind of cutesy vibes, except for in this we have our main character Yuki, and she's the manager for this basketball team, and when she finds out that the guy she has a crush on, who's like the captain, has a boyfriend, he has a girlfriend, she's struggling to kind of get over that. And then one of the other guys on the team's crushing on her, and he's like basically just constantly winds her up and like tries to get under her skin, but he really likes her and he's trying to win her over. And yeah, it's just really funny and really cute. The only reason this isn't 5 stars is because there are some things at the start of this that I was a bit like, you're gross, like, yeah, wasn't a fan of them. But I can see that he meant some of it in jest, except from the very beginning part of this. But besides that, I really did love this. Like, it was so good, so cute. Just made me like, I was literally sitting reading this and like trying not to giggle, and like I kept smiling, my face was going warm because I was getting like all like cute about it. I don't know, like I just really loved it. So this was so good. And then after that I ended up chatting with Elle for ages again, so I didn't do any reading, and I did read some of this on the commute home. I started volume 2 of Cheeky Brat, which I'm also really loving so far. It's really cute, but another character's been introduced and I'm scared. There's trouble in paradise. So yes, anyways, I'm reading this, but then I got home and I had a nap, and then I made dinner, and it's almost 9 p.m, so I don't know where the time's gone. So I am gonna add these hours back on tomorrow, just because I did end up napping and stuff and like making dinner and things like that. So I'm gonna add these hours back on because I don't want to waste them, although I am still gonna sleep and I won't really add those hours back on, but I do want to add these hours on. So yeah, I'm gonna read this and finish this, and then I want to get through like at least another couple of volumes, but I am super tired, so I'm gonna try and push through it and keep going, but we shall see. If not, I will just get up like super early in the morning hopefully and like get a lot of reading done then. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna finish this one because I'm just loving it so much. It's just literally really cute, and I can't wait for volume 3 to come out because like I wish I had it in my hands right now. So yeah, I'm gonna read this, and then I'm not sure what I'm gonna read after this. I'll see what I'm in the mood for, but I will let you guys know. So yeah, I just wanted to update you. We'll chat to you guys very soon, but for now I'm gonna go dive back into this one, and I'm very happy about it. I also forgot to mention that I did end up picking up 2 mangas accidentally. Was not intentionally planning to buy anything, but I have no self-control. I actually just came across these randomly. I've never really seen anyone talk about these, so if you've read these, then please let me know in the comments what your thoughts were. They just sounded kind of interesting, kind of cool, and I loved the covers, and I was like, yep, I'm gonna buy you. So they had volume 1 and 2, and I was like, well, why not? So I got Love and Heart, and I got volumes 1 and 2. Look how beautiful these covers are. So pretty. Essentially we have this girl, and she ends up with a college like roommate who's this guy who's apparently like a childhood friend of hers, but she thought the whole family committed suicide or something, and she's like, what's going on, like where did you come from, how are you here? And yeah, that's pretty much it. So a little bit of a unique synopsis, but I like the sound of it, and like I said, I really like the covers. I like the art style inside. I flicked through, it just looks really fun. I don't know if there's any other volumes, if this is new or not. It was translated last year into English, but I think originally this was published in 2018, so it's not too old. But yeah, I just thought this sounded really cool, and I like the art, so I got these, and I'm very excited to read them. I don't know if I'll read them during this readathon. I might potentially do that, I'm not sure, but yes, anyways, I just wanted to show those. Okay, hey guys, so I just finished reading volume 2 of Cheeky Brat and I loved it. It was so good and I just love this series and I really need volume 3 in my life. So yeah, I finished the second one of the readathon, which is amazing. I'm currently hosting some reading sprints on my Patreon, which I haven't done like reading sprints for a while, so it feels nice to do them again. So I'm just doing those with from Perfect Paperbacks. So yeah, we're just doing some chill reading sprints. So I need to decide what I want to read next because I'm not really too sure. I'm thinking maybe waiting for spring because I'm still in the mood for like the cutesy vibes, but then I'm also kind of in the mood to read something different, so I'm not too sure yet. I'm gonna like sit and have a look and then make my mind up because I really don't know exactly what I want to read. But yeah, that manga was so cute, it was so good, and I'm so glad that I read it. So kind of in the romancy mood still, so I might pick up Wait for Spring, but not too sure. So yeah, I finished 2 books so far. I'm really happy about it. So it's currently 11:30 in the evening, so I'm doing this readathon until about 7:30 p.m. tomorrow, so I have plenty of time tomorrow to read a lot, but I want to try and maybe squeeze in like one more manga before I go to bed. So yeah, I'm gonna like decide what I want to do and then I will hopefully get a lot more reading done. So it is past 1 a.m. and I'm really tired. I feel delirious, but I did the little live on my Patreon, which was really nice. So if you're one of those people who did join us, then thank you very much. It's my first live I've done in a while and I was very worried I would get a little bit too anxious to do it and have to like end it quite soon, but it was fine. It was so much fun and now I'm so excited to start doing them again over on Patreon. It's gonna be so fun and I can't wait to get back into the swing of things because it was just really nice and chill. So yeah, I did get some reading done. I read volume 6 of Waiting for Spring. I did have to I did have to read a little summary of volume 5 because I kind of forgot what happened a little bit because I read the first 5 volumes back in January, but really loved this. Gave it 4 stars. I did finish Cheeky Brat volume 2 as well. I don't know if I already said that, and I gave that 4 stars as well, I think. So yeah, I finished another 2 manga, so I finished 3 in total, which is definitely not what I'd planned to have read by now, but I haven't actually been doing much reading since I started the readathon, so for the hours that I have read, I'm fine with like only having read 3. But I'm gonna try and get up early tomorrow. I'm gonna be reading until at least 7 tomorrow, so that works out roughly with the hours I've owed myself. It's like 24 hours, but then obviously I'm gonna sleep, so I'm gonna lose time sleeping, but it's fine. I have quite a few mangas still left to read, so I started volume 7 of Waiting for Spring, so I've only read this much, so I will be reading this one as soon as I wake up, and I'm very excited because I'm just really enjoying it. I do still need to get a few more volumes in this series. I'm going to be reading volume 8 as well, but then I only have volumes 11 and 13 on my shelf. I still need to get 9, 10, 12 and 14, and I think I've ordered one of them. I think I've ordered volume 9 on Blackwell's, but it's not going to be here for like 3 days at least, probably more, and I still need to order the other volumes as well. So I'm going to read up to volume 8 and then order the other volumes, and then I will pick the series back up when they all arrive. I just wish I had them all now because I would just read them all now if I had them, but I don't. So I'm going to read up to volume 8, so I will definitely read these in the morning. And then I still have the first 3 volumes of Demon Slayer. I have Never Open It, Fruit Baskets 2 and Fragments of Horror to read, so I still have a lot left because Fruits Basket Never Open It and Fragments of Horror are like 200-300 pages at least. So yeah, they're going to take a while to read, but hopefully tomorrow I can do it. I don't have any plans tomorrow, so hopefully I can just stay home, relax, read a lot. It should be a fun time. But yeah, it's like 1:30 in the morning. I am tired, so I am going to get ready for bed and try to get some sleep before I wake up early tomorrow and get some reading done. So yes, I will catch up with you guys tomorrow for a day of a reading, and I'm very, very excited. I'm feeling motivated, I'm feeling good. So yes, let's hope those vibes continue on tomorrow as well, and I will see you then. Goodbye, good night. Okay, hey guys, so it's a few days later while I'm filming this little clip to wrap up this vlog, but I did end up finishing all of the manga that was on my TBR except for one, so I'm really happy about that. So I'm just going to talk through them now, but yeah, I managed to read 10 in total. I think I'm going to double check. Yeah, I managed to read 10 manga in total, which is amazing. I am so happy. I didn't quite make it to 24 hours. I did this in just under 24 hours, but I'm really happy. I just got way too tired in the end to continue reading, so that's why I didn't end up reading Fruit Basket volume 2, and I didn't decide to pick up like anything else because I was just like so sleep deprived. But yeah, I'm really happy with everything I read. Everything was like 3 to 5 stars. Read some amazing manga and I'm very happy about it. So I have my stack here, which I'm very pleased with. So I read volumes 6 to 8 of Waiting for Spring, and I think I gave 2 of them 5 stars and 1 4 stars. These are just, it's just my favorite series. Like, I love it. It's just so cute. It gives me such good vibes. It makes me happy and it's just adorable. Like, I love it so much, and I'm so excited to continue on with this series. I am just waiting for the volumes that I'm missing to arrive in the post, and then I'm gonna binge my way through the rest. So I'm just so excited because I love it so much. This series is just like so cute. You've got like kind of found family kind of vibe to it, a little bit of romance, and just like fun. Like, it's just fun and it's just cute. And yeah, I highly recommend this series if you're looking for a good cute like manga to get into. This is definitely a good one, and I just love these so much. And then I read Cheeky Brat volume 1 and 2, which I absolutely adored as well. This is definitely a new favorite. I cannot wait to read the 3rd volume when it comes out later this month. These were both so cute as well and had similar vibes to Waiting for Spring, but this is definitely like cheeky. Like, the kind of dynamic between the kind of love interest in here is just so funny, and like, yeah, it's just like really fun. It's full of like teasing and cute things, and just, it's just a really fun time. Like, if you like Waiting for Spring, you would definitely enjoy this manga, and I'm just so excited to continue on with this series. I don't know how many volumes there's going to be because these are being translated into English, so the 3rd one's not out translated yet until the 24th of May. So I don't know how many more there are, but I'm hoping there's a lot because I just love this so much. Like, it's just really good. So I read both of those, and I think I gave the second one 5 stars and the first one 4 stars, or maybe they were both 4.5, I can't remember, but I really enjoyed those. And then I also read this graphic novel, which is the Never Open It, the Taboo Trilogy, and I gave this 3 stars. I quite like the art style in here. It was just like a really cool kind of style, and the stories were really cool as well. It was just fun, but it was nothing like amazing or just like anything I really want to like shout about, you know what I mean? It was just fun, which is why I've given it 3 stars. I feel like it was just a nice fun graphic novel to read, and I did really enjoy it. And it's a really good graphic novel to read if you kind of like folklore and mythology and that sort of thing, especially Japanese folklore in particular. Like, it was really interesting to see how those kind of tales were portrayed in the form of a graphic novel. I really enjoyed this, so yeah, I gave that one 3 stars. And then I read Fragments of Horror by Junji Ito, and I don't know what I'm going to rate this. I still need to post like a lot of these on my Goodreads. I don't think I have added these to Goodreads yet, but I don't know what to give this one. Like, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't as good as some of his other stories, and there was one in here that was a little bit like something was mentioned and it just kind of didn't sit right with me. Then some of the other stories were like really cool, and like I really like them. So I feel like this is maybe 3 stars as well. Like, I feel like just about a 3 stars maybe. Probably not my favorite Junji Ito, but I did still really enjoy it, and there's some really cool stories in here. It's just like basically a collection of like short stories, and it was a really fun time, but it just wasn't my favorite. So I think I'll probably end up giving this 3 stars. I feel like 2 stars would be too harsh, 4 stars is too high, so maybe we'll just meet in the middle and call it 3 stars. But yeah, this was just like comprised of like some really creepy, some really gory and disgusting things in here. As always with Junji Ito's things, you need to check your warnings because there's gonna be loads. Like, there's cannibalism in here and everything. Like, it's so gross, but it was still a really good read. Like, his stories are just so captivating that you can't help but read them. But yeah, I think this is probably going to sit at like a 3 stars, but I'm glad that I managed to tick this one off because, like I said earlier in the vlog, I want to make my way through my Junji Ito collection. So yeah, I'm glad that I read that. And then the last things that I read was Demon Slayer volumes 1 to 3, and I absolutely love these. These are just so good, and I'm so happy that I like them. I don't know what I'm going to rate them. I'm thinking maybe 4 stars each at the moment. They weren't quite 5 stars, but they were really good. Like, I absolutely loved the story and the characters. I love how like family is a massive part of this, and our main character is just so endearing, and like he just wants to do everything to give his sister a good life and like kind of redeem what he thinks is his failure, not protecting his family and things like that. Like, he's just so sweet and like such a good person, but then he's also like slaying demons, and it's really cool, and I just really enjoyed these. So I think they're all going to be 4 stars. I would have continued probably reading these if I had volume 4, because I have volumes 5 to 9 on my shelf, but volume 4 I'm still waiting for it to arrive, so hopefully that does turn up soon and I can continue with this as soon as possible, because I was really enjoying it, and I want to continue reading some of the manga, I think, before I start watching the anime. So we'll see if I can wait until I get volume 4, but if it takes too long I might have to just start watching the anime. But yeah, I really enjoyed these, and I'm so happy that I finally started this series. Like, I can't wait to continue with it, and it was just so good. So yeah, that is everything that I managed to read, and like I said, I didn't read for the full 24 hours, and I spent half the time reading and chatting, and probably more than half, so I'm still happy with the amount that I managed to read. And I think if I do this again in the future, I would try the timer method, because I feel like I could read like double or triple this if I actually read for 24 hours. So yeah, it was a lot of fun to do this, and yeah, I just had so much fun. Like, I'm so glad that I'm back in my manga era again. Like, it's just so much fun, and I just love reading manga, and especially ones that I really end up loving. So yeah, I'm really happy with all of the books I read, and I also did this at the very start of May, so starting the month off with 10 books read. What a vibe. Like, yes, set me up to fail probably for the rest of the month, but yeah, I'm really happy that I did read all of these. So yeah, let me know down below in the comments if you guys have read any of these manga, what you thought of them, and if you have any recommendations for me for a really good manga series, please let me know, because I am just wanting to like read all the manga at the moment. So yeah, give your recommendations, because there are so many series out there, it's so hard to decide what to start next. So I would definitely appreciate if anyone could leave me some recommendations, and if you could also leave me any anime recommendations as well, because sometimes I do watch those first before the manga or alongside. So yeah, if you have any recommendations, let me know down below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and leave a moon emoji in the comments if you made it to the end of this video. I will have all of the manga I've talked about linked down below in the description box, along with the links to all of like my social medias and things like that, and my Goodreads. And you can also find the link to my Patreon, and that's where you can find extra content from me. We do a monthly buddy read, I do a reading vlogs on there, I do like hauls and things, and behind the scenes photos. We have a Discord where we chat, and we do monthly readathons as well, and live shows. So yeah, all of that is on my Patreon. I'd love to have you guys join me there if you did want any extra content from me. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you're all safe and well. I hope you're reading lots of good books, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.